dates. It's April 20th, 2006. I'm about to go engage with Howard Stern. I have no idea how it's going to turn out because Howard can be nice, Howard can let you have it, and whatever happens in that room is up to Howard, not up to the guest. So hopefully he'll be merciful. I'm here to shamelessly promote my new show, The Henry Rollins Show, on the Independent Film Channel every Saturday night at 10 p.m. East Coast time. Musical guests, fascinating celebrity guests, and that's why I'm here. Also to see if I can survive Howard. So I hope it goes okay. Because if it doesn't, it's no big deal. I'm just screwed.
Hey, Henry Rollins is here. He's always a good guest, and Henry has a new TV show, which I guess nobody gave me a plug for. Usually the guys.
I've seen his show.
Yeah.
It's really entertaining. It's intense. Like it's not really stand-up. It's like a lecture, but a real entertaining lecture. It's like a...
Hello.
He's a good wordsmith.
I suppose I should ask Henry this, but... Hey, Gary, I need a plug for Henry so I can do the show.
It's coming.
What? What'd you say?
It's on its way in.
Oh, all right, well, I mean, how do I know that? You know, do you interview guests on your talk show? Or
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not just you rapping?
Oh, no, sir. No, I have a guest. I have a music guest. It's cool.
Oh, wow. What channel's that on?
Independent Film Channel.
You watch that, Artie?
You see, Henry, I saw you doing almost like it was like you in a theater doing a stand-up.
Yes, that was another thing they shot a few weeks ago at the town hall. This is Me Uncut or whatever they called it. Yeah.
Well, you do like a stand-up thing.
Yeah, kind of. I just get up. I don't have jokes really. I just get up there and kind of
talk.
Yeah.
It's like a lecture. It's like refreshing. It's not like stand-up. You know,
well, I
it's just
tell stories.
You got
go out, you
opinions.
see stuff. You come back. Yeah. Exactly.
So you still doing music with your band?
Yeah, I'm at band practice every day this week. We're gearing up for August and September.
I thought you'd kind of burned out on music, like you were no longer into it.
No, not burned out on it. I just didn't want to only do music all the time, so I was trying to do other stuff.
Yeah.
Because, I respect a guy like Bob Dylan who shows up every day and does music, but I'm interested in a lot of stuff, so I reckon you leave it for a while, and then when you really want to come back to it, it doesn't feel like a grind or an obligation. It's something you want to do, and the music will hopefully reflect that. So.
How do you feel when you see, like, I got sick to my stomach when I saw Rod Stewart on American Idol doing the standards. Why do I get... I mean, I know the guy's in business, and, that's the music taste change and stuff, but...
At this point, I don't care what people do.
You don't?
No, in that Rod Stewart... I think he's a great singer. I think he's a great songwriter. And when you look back at all the great songs he wrote, you have to kind of just give him room to do what he wants. And so I'm not really around to put the guy down. His show can sometimes be a little cheesy. He brings his family out on stage. It turns into this big huggy, feely thing.
Becomes like a family hee-haw night.
Yeah, but the dude can sing.
Yeah, yeah.
So Howard, I was in the other room before I came on, listening to y'all talking. People give you grief about being on satellite?
Well, in respect to what?
I thought that you said some people were saying, you suck or whatever.
Well, people always say so. You see, it's a weird phenomenon. The kind of radio that I created has spawned a generation of new guys who go on the radio, and great. I'm happy. I'm happy that in some way that I influenced radio, where I have a problem with a lot of the guys who go on the radio and do a show similar to the one I pioneered, is they go on and they feel compelled to say that I suck, that I don't know what I'm doing, I'm old, I'm boring, I'm this and that. It's a rant, and it's insulting to me that if you're doing my show to the point where you're doing bits that I do and an act that I do, at least have the common courtesy to say, hey, our inspiration was Howard.
No, I hear you, and I'm not trying to make you rehash what you just said to everybody. I just hope you wouldn't waste your time. They're just jealous. Yeah. And you really don't have to take any time to.
No, well, people ask my comment. When an unusual thing happened, David Lee Roth took over my show.
Yeah.
In New York, in some markets, and they asked me how I felt about it. I said, I don't care who takes over my show.
Yeah.
Terrestrial radio is my past.
Yeah.
I conquered everything I could in terrestrial radio. Now my focus is on satellite radio.
Yeah, there's really nothing more you could do.
There's nothing else to do. The FCC was up my ass. I'm not interested in doing a sanitized, safe show anymore. It's just. You have no idea how degrading it is to do a radio show and then have somebody edit it and chop it down and tell you that what you're saying is wrong, it's dirty, it's offensive. It's my sense of humor.
Yeah.
It's what I do. It's how I built my whole career. And now someone's saying it's wrong and I have nowhere to fight it. I can't fight the government. It just got overwhelmingly depressing to me.
Right.
For 10 years, I was in a depression.
And Henry, you don't have to worry. He's actually very happy here.
No, I know you all are having a good time. No,
yeah,
we at the office, we listen to you all every day.
I love it here. I mean, I can't tell you what a turn on it is to be here and have this now be my career.
Yeah.
But then they fired David Lee Roth. They gave him 3 months on the air. And people asked me about that. I said, that's not fair. You hired a guy, you heard his show, and you give him 3 months in radio to light the fires and get huge ratings. It just doesn't happen like that. But okay, if you made a mistake, don't say you're not going to pay the guy. You signed a contract with him. Be honorable.
Oh, they're not going to pay him?
They're trying to get out of it.
Oh, well, as they would.
And then they took Opie and Anthony off of, they have them on XM, and then they said, well, they're going to put them on in place of me with an edited show for terrestrial radio. And they asked me what I thought of that. And I said, I don't care. I wish everyone luck who goes on terrestrial radio. It's something I can't stomach doing anymore.
Yeah.
I don't feel any weirdness or jealousy. I thought it was unusual that CBS, who said they fired these guys for desecrating a church, and now they're saying it's okay to desecrate a church. They're saying to the people who work for them and haven't desecrated churches, you need to do something outrageous in order to get hired by us.
break the law.
It's an odd thing, and it's a defeat for XM. XM had exclusive material, and now they're saying we can't attract listeners with these guys. We need to put them on terrestrial radio. It's as if they're saying we need terrestrial radio. We don't. We're going to succeed. I feel it. I know it.
I think it'll just take at least Middle America some time to get their heads around buying the box, plugging it in. You know, people move slowly to stuff. They don't run at it.
They do, and the technology is changing. The portable units are starting to happen.
Yeah, and every car will have it. It'll be on your laptop soon. Yeah. It'll be like everything else. In 2 years, you won't remember when you didn't have it.
People are always going to ask me, though, how I feel when somebody replaces me, and I have to come up with some sort of answer.
Yeah, but you know what? I was thinking about this the other day. I was at those Spirit Awards things, and I talked to one of your guys on the red carpet. You know, like, what do you think of Howard? This and that. It was right after you were catching heat from whoever it was.
CBS was suing me.
Yeah. And I just thought that was just BS. But
it is BS. But the problem with it is, a huge corporation. These guys are like gangsters. They operate in such a bizarre way. They don't put up any of their own money. They've got $2 billion a year in profits to play with. They decide to pick on little old me. I got to go hire a team of lawyers. I mean, as goofy as it is, you should see. I'm going to read my bills to you when this thing is all over. It'll blow your mind, and it's like bullshit. You know, it's absolutely ludicrous to say you allowed me on your air for a year to do this thing, give me permission, and then you're going to sue me for it afterwards.
Yeah, they're just angry. And I'm sorry you're having to, lose all the sleep with the lawyers and all. It's just a waste of time. But it occurred to me, like, we all listened to, at the office, we listened to your last show on terrestrial radio, and that's when it hit me. Just the the big hole you're leaving in the thing, and how all these people, because we have Adam Carolla in Los Angeles. He's the Howard replacement there. Good guy. And I've known Adam for 100 years.
Me too. I like Adam.
Yeah, he's a really good guy. And it's not the same, but he's doing his own thing. And I sometimes hear him on the way to work, and he's risen to it. Like, he's better now than he was 8 weeks ago.
You need time to develop.
Yeah, he's just finding his way in it. But it's only since you left that you see the mark you made and how big the shoes you have to fill. Like, when I heard David Lee had your version of the show out here on the East Coast, I was happy for Dave because I know he's got the gift of gab. But I also went, man, I don't know what listeners are going to feel like when they turn it on and hear Dave instead of you. I don't know, because you've just become this part of American culture. It's pretty interesting, the mark you've left. So
I feel really positive about my time on terrestrial radio, but I didn't realize how depressed it made me the last 10 years that I couldn't even fight the government. Yeah, that my company wouldn't stand behind me.
You're better off here.
I'm telling you, I'm happy. And anyone who gets the impression I'm not, this is the best broadcast experience I've ever had.
Yeah, I have a show on the Independent Film Channel. It's like once a week, but they've never censored me. It's my second season with it, and I write this copy. I read it down the barrel of the lens. I say what I want, and we send it in to IFC, going like, okay, watch them call them, go, we love that, but you can't. They've never done that.
Wow, no, that's good.
And
so now you
fun.
keep writing, looking for that reaction. Or
No. I just try to be my normal sweet self, but I am always ready for them to go. That's a little loaded in this climate, and they're like, Henry, man, if anything, you didn't go far enough. I'm like, well, okay.
Yeah.
And so
I had that a lot of my career. Like I remember during the L.A. riots. I forget what I was doing, but the station called me and told me to shut up about the L.A. riots, and I said, no way, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, and Bob Moore told us that story just before we left. I forget now what it was.
Yeah, I don't know. So it's just like I've had that a lot. I'm not talking about sex stuff. I'm talking about just talking about things, and it just sucks when your show is edgy and you've gotten famous for saying what's on your mind, and then they start chopping up the show. It's just the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Forget about money. Forget about everything. I was making plenty of money over on terrestrial radio,
and could have continued to.
Yeah, I didn't care. It sucked. It just was monstrous.
Yeah, life's too short to have a job you hate.
I hated it.
And also the listeners, if you're not having fun, they're not grooving either, so you might as well just...
I was done. I really was.
Yeah, I have a show on terrestrial radio once a week. I play music.
Do?
Yeah. On the same station Steve Jones has his show on. On
you play music on it?
Yeah.
And you can play whatever you want?
Yeah. I mean,
wow.
It's FCC, so I'm not playing some rap guys saying whatever.
Right.
But I got a lot of wide taste in music, so I'm bringing on crazy stuff, and listeners like it. I've had that show on and off for about a year and a half.
I didn't know that.
And it's big fun for me. I like it.
Yeah. Did you see that Kiss, the band, was putting out perfume now? Those guys,
well, no, Gene and Paul, they're the man. They're always they need everybody's money.
Doesn't it seem a little wild to you that they just inked a deal to put out?
Businessmen.
But wait a second.
There'll never be enough money for those guys.
Isn't at some point
They're
though,
like corporations at this point.
Don't you look
No,
bad?
but they'll be the first to tell you. I mean, Gene Simmons will be the first to tell you that he's rich. He'll keep reminding you that he's got a lot of money.
But isn't, from a business standpoint, maybe I'm crazy, isn't your image sometimes in rock and roll that you don't put your name on everything? Isn't that
Apparently
attractive?
No, I think...
I guess not.
I think with those guys, all bets are off. They just do what they want.
Now it's almost like they're buying into the joke of it.
Right.
Like, okay, fine, we're just going to sell everything.
Last time I saw them, I thought they were great. So.
Yeah, they did a good show?
Yeah, great show, man.
It was fun.
Yeah, I had a great time. I sang along with every song. I sang songs I didn't even know I knew. And I found out I knew them anyway.
Go ahead, Richard.
I just saw online Gene Simmons is putting out an exercise video, too.
Oh, stop now.
I'm
Really?
sorry.
That's going too
You've
far.
hung out with Gene Simmons, I'm sure.
Yeah, I like Gene.
He's hilarious.
He's funny.
He's a brilliant guy,
Well,
yeah.
quite frankly, I finally wound up watching that rock show he did where he was
That's
teaching
good.
the kids to
Yeah.
be...
That was a good show.
It was fascinating.
Yeah, he's up for stuff.
Yeah, I like that. That was a good show.
I've hung out with him a few times. Yeah, he's a funny man.
Here's something weird. One of the guys pre-interviewed you, I don't know who, and said that you were on a plane, and you decided, while you were on the plane, you decided to read the book called Jihad, The Rise of Militant Islam in Central Asia.
You want me to talk about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the other day I did the Big Day Out festival that goes across Australia. It's me, the White Stripes, Iggy, and the Stooges, Mars Volta. All these bands played. Slater Kinney played. In any case...
Iggy scares me, man.
He's the man. He's my hero.
I mean, that dude looks rough.
Well, he is rough. He's the king of rock and roll. But the first show was in Auckland, New Zealand. Then we went to Brisbane, Australia, and played Gold Coast. So I'm on the airplane. I'm reading a book.
But did you do that on purpose? Read the book called Jihad?
No, I wanted to learn about the history of Central Asia, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and Tajikistan.
It's confusing, isn't it?
Well, it's a part of the world we should know about because we're vying for that Caspian oil and gas. It's a part of the world where it's going to go all going down. So anyway, I'm trying to educate myself, and I like the guy's other book, Taliban. So in any case, I'm reading.
You should have read that one.
I'm reading Jihad.
Right. But is that the place to read on the plane? Because people are nervous flying anyway.
Well, I think
but you don't care.
I think it's okay to read a book on an airplane in 2006.
See, when I go on a plane, I carry an American flag. It's a whole different thing.
Well, you wrap yourself in
I do, yeah.
Well, so this fellow sits down next to me, hey, how do you do? What are you doing? And I told him, well, because the guy's surrounded by musicians. There's a bunch of bands on this plane and this guy. And so I'm very polite to the guy, and I go back to reading my book. A few nights later, I'm in Melbourne on a night off, and I get a letter from whatever the version of Australian Homeland Security is. He goes, a man sat next to you on an airplane. We looked up the flight records. We found you. He didn't like the book you were reading. He's called you in as a person of interest, potential terrorist threat to Australia. And I'm not a threat to anything except breakfast. I'm really not an enemy of any country.
Right.
And so
But people think you're crazy.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Well, Ahmed Rashid is the writer. He's a Wall Street journalist. He put out the book on the Yale University Press, where Bush went to college. It's a New York Times bestseller. His previous book, Taliban, is given to American forces going into Afghanistan so they can learn about the region. He's a historian, and he's a very good writer.
Right.
And
so what did you have to meet with their version of the FBI?
They wanted to interview me, and anything that I find provocative, I grossly overreact to. So
Right.
I just said, tell your boss if he's not busy this afternoon to go fuck himself.
You did.
Oh yeah.
They don't take kindly to that.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's all in print, and because I wrote her this letter, then I took the letter I wrote her, this woman who wrote me, and I put it on my website, and I said, tell your prime minister he's a sissy. My hometown is more intense than Baghdad, and fuck all y'all.
Wow.
And
that was the last of it.
Well, no, she wrote back and she said, "Easy, Tiger, easy." She goes, "I like you. We get 1,000 of these idiotic phone calls a day. I just wanted you to know.
And we got to check it out."
Yeah, and I said, "Look, I'm not a threat. I've been to your country 25 times. I love Australia. I love Australians. I have been there that many times. It's a fantastic place."
Meanwhile, Henry has to walk everywhere now. They won't let him on a plane.
Nobody will let him on a plane.
And
That's right.
Meanwhile, I have to spend another week and a half in Australia, having called John Howard a sissy. So,
I remember one of the times you were on, and this is a hard subject for you, but one of your best friend died, or was killed, was murdered, and all that.
Yes.
But someone told me after you were in, and I've always wanted to ask you this since the last time, you keep your friend's brain in a bowl, is the rumor?
No.
In your house?
No, sir.
That's impossible, right?
It's a little much.
Yeah, someone called us up with that and swore that it was true.
I'm sure they called you.
We get all these rumors.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's perfect.
How would he have access to that?
I don't know. Do you have any of his parts in your house?
No, sir.
No, all right, okay. Well, listen, I had to ask. Some guy had me convinced. And I go, you can't have the guy's brain in his house.
Just the memories.
See, you think Henry's crazy.
I do think Henry's crazy.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Yeah. In fact, weren't you offered a part in a movie with Gina Gershon, and you turned it down because you thought she was a Scientologist?
Yeah.
Now, I'm surprised by that. Why do you think...
Why do you care?
Yeah, why would Scientology bother you when all these religions are whacked out of their skulls?
Scientology bothers me for a lot of reasons. Just, I think they're creepy. I think, any religion that costs money bugs me.
But they all do, don't they?
They all do, yes.
They all charge dues.
Not on its face, like Christianity. And I'm not a religious guy, and I'm not here to bash anyone's religion.
Right.
But you can pick up a Bible and get the good word and be cool with that.
Right.
I know good Christians who are just like, look, I like Jesus. I liked his message. Hell, I've read a lot of the New Testament. I like his message, too. He said a lot of really cool stuff. Be cool to people, help other people. I'm good to go.
But the distinction is, in Scientology, you have to go join.
And you have to pay.
To get the information.
And it's a cult. And it's just creepy. And so I thought good old Gina was a member of that, and I just didn't want to be in that camp. And apparently she found out, and she thinks I suck now.
Did you ask her if she was a member of Scientology?
I never met her. I don't meet. You're the one who meets all the famous people, not
me.
me.
But wouldn't you say to her, listen, I heard you're a member of Scientology, and I have a... but you just assumed...
Or check it out in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like me hearing about your friend's brain. I waited to ask you.
Yeah, well, you're right. You're right, I'm wrong. I should have checked it out, but I didn't. And apparently she went, wow, I used to be a fan of that guy, so she thinks I suck now.
So
and for that, I do.
So what horrible movie did you miss out on being in?
I forget now.
What terrible movie did you pass on?
Citizen Kane.
Right.
I forget what it was.
So now you're getting older. You're a guy who's in
28.
Yeah. Come on, seriously, how old are you now?
45.
Are you still angry? Are you still pissed off? I remember some of your early performances. You were the most pissed off guy I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I'm angry, but it's not like it leads me to kick walls, punch dogs, and hit kids ever.
You've mellowed.
No, I never was angry in that way. When I was young, I was a very frustrated guy. I can't meet the girl. The girl leaves. There's all that youthful stuff.
You're a good-looking guy. I can't imagine there was a time you didn't get women.
Well, no, the girl always leaves you. Thank goodness. If you're going to be a bluesman, you need the second half of the record to be written for you.
What is your personal life
like?
Yeah,
you get any pussy? What's your story?
At this point, I'm really busy, and I'm just trying to keep all the balls up in the air instead of my balls in other places. I don't dance, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't go to bars, so I don't really intersect with people.
You work out still, right?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah. But I'm like you, like all y'all in here, man. You work your ass off trying to keep the thing going. I mean, you do your show and then you get the next show ready all day, right?
So you're too busy to get laid?
Well, it's not a priority right now. I just got my TV show.
I admire that.
And I'm
getting laid is always my number one priority.
Well, that's
honestly.
Good. It's not like I haven't been in that situation before.
Right.
I've been to that trough many times.
Right.
I've had a really good time. I plan on going back again, but it's not the priority it was when I was 23, and that could just be me wearing out.
My theory on you was that sex isn't a huge priority with you because you had a horrible childhood. You had molestation in your childhood and all that kind of stuff. You've talked about it.
Yeah.
And probably sex in some level has to disgust you because you were used.
No. I like women. I like.
No, I know you like women. But.
Yeah. No, I'm completely normal in that way.
Right. But when you're
I don't
molested,
think he was trying to imply that. He was
No,
implying
I know.
that
No.
intimacy and that sort of thing.
I'm saying probably.
Oh no! Well, and just on that, I'm sure you would feel the same way because I know you've talked about this. I'm just uptight.
Would you ever get married?
No.
Never.
No.
Couldn't live with someone?
No, I don't want to. No, I don't want someone going like, "Here's what we're doing today."
That's death sentence to you.
To me, yeah. And I'm not into some kind of I hate women thing.
Right.
I like my passport and my freedom of will.
You're very independent.
Yeah, and I really like thinking up an idea and going, okay, the next 6 months of my life, I'm going to work on this record. I'm going to go on that tour.
And nobody says to you, "You're ignoring me."
Yeah, and I've had girlfriends before. And I tried every different, I'll meet the girl who's in a band, so she'll know what touring is about, and we won't have that argument.
Right.
Tried that, didn't work.
Right.
Then I'll meet the actress who knows about, I've got to go for 3 months over here and be on location, which is how I live a lot of the year. I'm on tour.
Doesn't work for you.
Didn't work because they're actresses, well, the ones I met were crazy.
How do you set the rules and boundaries with a girlfriend, though? Let's say, okay, you meet someone, you like them, this and that.
I'm an awful boyfriend.
You're the worst.
I'm not around.
Never.
No, and what's priority for me? The work. Like, we're going out tomorrow. Guess what? My thing changed. I'm on a plane. I got to go. But what about, I know. I got to go. And why would you, I don't want to be mean to people, and I don't want to be a drag or a letdown. So instead of being the jerk, I just decided not to burden someone with. I just figured out that I'd rather be on tour. I'd rather be working.
Wow.
And what's going on with the hand? I'm just watching. This and I'm like,
I thought it was a weightlifting thing.
No. It's even better than that. I was walking to the supermarket the other day over on 13th Street, Trader Joe's, and so I've been here for a few days with the band, and I tripped. I'm.
You just fall.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not coordinated. And
you
so
fell.
I ate shit so magnificently, like 2-step forwards, flying through the air.
Is that embarrassing or not? I mean,
no,
it is.
No,
when
not
you
for
fall
me.
Down, for me, that is. That's the worst thing I could do.
I'm fine with that. I know I'm a klutz.
Were people laughing when you fell?
No, actually, I got up. People went, "Whoa, are you okay?" And I went, "No, I'm fine." And then went like, "Whoa, aren't you Henry Rollins?" I said, "Yes, the man who falls on his face." And I went into the store and I sprained my hand. And the dude X-rayed it and he said, "It's not a fracture. You're lucky, but you're going to be in this for a couple of weeks." So I got a little brace.
See, I think you've matured in some way. I don't see you. I remember watching your concerts. Your shirt was off. Your pants were off. You were insanely. But that's a performance. But even when I'd see you interviewed, you were like insane. Like someone would mention, Eric Clapton, and you would just go friggin' nuts. You would be like, his Unplugged. It was utterly wretched and horrible, and everything. The anger was.
He's one of my favorite guitar players, but that Unplugged sucked.
Did it? Why? Because he's gotten too wimpy?
No, it just was not the format for that guy. And he's a better player now than he's ever been. He's got one of the best tones in the business. I'm in awe of Eric Clapton.
See, because I respect your anger. I go off too. I mean, like you said of Michael Hutchence, you said, "Wow, that druggy fuck up died in his hotel room with a belt around his neck." Suicide or autoerotic, either way, it's pathetic.
It is pathetic.
It is. You still feel that way.
It is pathetic to be in such a great band, to be such a charismatic singer with all that money, and the world loves you. You can tour anywhere you want, and what he had in abundance is what bands wish for a teaspoon.
They would die for
a teaspoon of it.
Right.
And when I see these guys 8 million in the bank and 10 million records sold, and everywhere with electricity wants them to play.
Right.
And they OD. I go man, there's so many bands in clubs who go, man, I just want to be Eddie Money for a week. I just want to just give me a break, and it just makes me mad that people squander that, and they go, oh, my life sucks. Your life sucks. You're doing pretty good, man.
Are you impressed by someone like Bono who goes out and tries to save people?
I'm impressed by Bono's humanitarian efforts. I'm not a fan of the band, but I think the guy really means it with his third world debt relief, and I think Africa needs all the help and understanding understanding the world can give it.
You're not suspicious that maybe this is some record promotion?
I thought that a few years ago until I saw how much of the year the guy devotes to it.
He does. He does.
And you really have to give him props on that. And I just wish, and this sounds really lame, but I'll make a fool of myself. The other day when I saw him in Rolling Stone in the White House, in the Oval Office, standing with Bush, who I'm not a fan of.
Right.
He's got his shirt tails out. He's slumped over. He looks like he just woke up. I'm like, you're in the White House. You're in the Oval Office where Kennedy stood down the Cuban Missile Crisis. Can you just please stand up straight in my Oval Office? I would give a digit to stand in the Oval Office where all of that stuff went down.
That's
I wouldn't
right.
be like slumped over going like, look at Bush. He made Bush look good.
So you mean it's
Bush
for
is,
image? Right.
I was like, could you have a little respect for at least the office of the president, what it's supposed to be?
I thought you were talking about Bush had the shirt out.
No, him too. But you're right, isn't it?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Despite what you think about the president, the White House represents something to all of us.
Absolutely.
It's a symbol of power. It's the center of where every great thing went down. And
maybe I'm just naive or childish, but that stuff means a lot to me.
You're saying
all that
you
stuff.
mean you don't need to pose in the White House as a rock star.
Well, you're going into the Oval Office. Would you please shave?
Right.
Would you please tuck your shirt in? At least stand up.
That is the center of his power. He's got all those suited guys talking to him. He's the disheveled nutcase who shouldn't even be there.
I know, and that's cool, but it's my White House, and I just...
he wouldn't be there if he dressed up for it.
Well, okay. You're right. You're absolutely right.
But you
he wouldn't be there.
I would have tucked in my Gap T-shirt into my Banana Republic.
Yeah, you could. You know what? You could stop with the posing for 2 seconds.
He wouldn't be there if he made
I agree with Henry.
of it.
I get what he's talking about. When Woody Allen goes to the Knick game with Soon Yi, I watch her during the Star Spangled Banner, and if she doesn't give enough respect to that, I'm like, if it wasn't for that song, honey, and what it represents, you'd have dysentery right now.
And at this point...
have dysentery.
As it is, you got better Knick tickets than I do.
That's right.
Because the administration, they're getting on a lot of people's nerves. But what the office means, what the paperwork means, what democracy and the Constitution means,
I respect
what
the
it
guys.
represents
I respect what he's
best.
doing. I respect what he's doing humanitarian.
And Bono should be applauded for his humanitarian work.
But you've changed philosophily.
I still don't like the music.
Right. No, I understand. But
I dig that the guy's doing what he's doing.
Bob Geldof, at the time he was Live Aid.
Howard, are you just going to read down a list of people I bashed?
Yes, I love this.
Okay,
a guy whose band sucked and who whined when promoting 2 Live Aid shows. He didn't get a Nobel.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Here's why I said that, because his band blew.
Right.
And
it did, right?
Yes. And I don't like Mondays. Come on, it's an awful song.
It's catchy. Admit that.
It's just not good. And believe me, I know all about bad songs. I've written a million of them. But and everyone knows that. But the fact that he put on 2 shows, which did great, and he wants a Nobel Prize. Bill Graham put on about 500 benefit shows all the time for flood relief, earthquake relief, whatever relief. And he just said, Grateful Dead, Neil Young are going to play, and here's $8 million we made. Take it, gotta go.
Right.
Bill, but Bob, we'd like to thank you. I don't wait around for thanks. I got to go. And Bob Geldof does 2 gigs, which were great.
And wants the Nobel Prize. And
his book was called Is That All There Is? But, there again, he did something for, the big G8 meeting recently, where him and Branson provided train service up to protest the thing up in Scotland. So that's cool. Is this it? If you're going to help, if you're going to do something to benefit others...
Don't expect anything
Don't wait around for a thank you.
That's right.
You contribute money to organizations. I give time and money every year to organizations. I raise a lot of money.
You're not looking for any credit.
Never.
Never.
Well, why?
Right.
I mean, if you're being benevolent, don't wait around for the thank you. Like the Lone Ranger never waited around for thank you. He was on silver. He was gone.
He was the man. I'm going to mention people's names. I want to know what you think.
Okay, but after this, just so I don't get in hot water with IFC, can we talk about my show for 60 seconds?
Yes, the Henry Rollins show Saturday nights at 10 o'clock on the Independent Film Channel. Very important.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, it's
a good show.
It's a good show.
You've seen it.
I have, yeah. No,
I'm going to watch it.
Upcoming guests,
Who is
P.T. Anderson. I just had Oliver Stone, Chuck D, Ozzy Osbourne, Werner Herzog. Let's see, bands on the show. Frank Black, Slayer's coming. The New York Dolls just played.
And what did you sit on a couch and you interview them?
Yeah, very quickly, yeah. And it's cool interviews because the show's like yours. It's uncensored. So these people get to say what they want, and we have big fun.
Would you have Courtney Love on your show?
No.
Why?
Because I would if I had a daily show. I have a weekly show for 20 weeks, and then I don't know if I get get another season.
She's not interesting? She's not
She's
fascinating
to me.
Not a good guest?
No, she's a good guest, but I only got 20 shows, and then if I only get 20 guests, she wouldn't be in my top 20. If I had a daily show, sure.
What do you think of her? Do you think she's weak and that she should be more thankful for her position in life?
I've known Courtney for many years.
Okay.
And I used to see Hole back when they were like a small club band, and I thought they ripped it.
Me too.
I can't say I really know her. It's just that when I see her in public, she just seems like she's out of her mind.
Sad.
I don't know. I mean,
are you sad for her?
No, I'm not sad for anybody with millions, and and she's got talent.
I think she's lost most of it. Can't you feel a little?
Well,
MTV, talk with me about that for 1 second.
Poor millionaire.
You were on. I mean, I discovered you through MTV. That's where I started to see you at first. And now there's no room for guys like you on MTV. Does it piss you off?
No, because I'm 45. No one on MTV wants to see an old man like me.
I want to see you.
Well, thank you.
But I'm 700 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
You're
right.
700.
You guys got to start a new channel.
I'm 458. Well, don't you have a few channels up here?
Do you hang out with any celebrities? Who are you friends with? Stallone? I could see you guys.
Yeah, sure.
I could see you bench.
Stallone.
Why not? Why not bench press together?
Yeah, sure.
Not Sylvester Frank.
I get together and lift weights with other men. That's what I do on the weekends.
You got to get a date.
And we eat beef jerky and lick the sweat off each other's bulging biceps.
I could see you being friendly with Jim Carrey.
I don't know Jim Carrey.
You don't know him? You don't know Stallone?
No, he doesn't make me laugh.
Carrey doesn't make you laugh?
No, not. Tom Green guy.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective?
When he talks out of the ass.
I know he's talented. He's just never made me laugh.
He's not your guy. Who makes you laugh? Who makes Henry Rollins laugh?
I like that Patton Oswalt guy.
Yeah,
I think he's really funny.
He's been on a couple of times.
Yeah, I like that record he just put out. I like his special on Comedy Central. I've watched it like 5 times. I just think he's great. I think, there's a lot of funny people.
He's a lefty.
Do you go to concerts a lot?
No, because I do over 100 shows a year, so I'm usually the concert.
Is it sad when you watch TV or see the Rolling Stones now, or do you admire
No, I admire those guys because they don't need the money. They just like to go out and play those songs they wrote. And so I think they're just having fun. And, I think they like seeing a bunch of beautiful women hoist their T-shirts up every night.
Nothing wrong
They
with
don't
that.
need the money. It doesn't stop them from $40 for a fucking T-shirt.
Well, they're businessmen.
Want to take a couple of phone calls or what?
Yeah, whatever you want.
All right, you got to check out Henry Rollins.
It's your show.
Saturday nights, 10 o'clock on the Independent Film Channel. I got to figure out what channel that is. I can't find it.
You can't find any channels. You don't know G4. You don't know the Independent Film Channel.
My girlfriend got a show on G4. I'll never find it. I still can't find Casino Cinema. I've yet to see her on it.
You've never even seen that?
Yeah, she's on she's on shows. I would watch it.
I could top that. I had a DVD out. I didn't have a DVD player.
There you go. You still don't own a DVD
I felt like
player.
a loser.
Yeah, let's go to Jeremy. Jeremy, you're on the air with the great Henry Rollins. Go ahead.
What's up, Howard? How are you?
Now. What's up?
Hey, man, I was at a Henry Rollins show, Urban Plaza, about 5 years ago, and I was in the mosh pit. I clear out the mosh pit, and I look up, and there's Rollins looking down at me, calling me a pussy. They're calling me out. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding.
You are crazy.
Left, I swear to God. Now, listen. I look off to my left. I look at my boy. I said, are you kidding me? Is he looking at me? I look back up. He points at me. He goes, yeah, you. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, come on, dude. So one of my friends throws a quarter at him and hits him square in the head. He gets all worked up and pissed off. Starts jumping around like a maniac. He stops the show, okay? He's like, anybody who threw that quarter, you come up here right now. He's like, you could fight me. You could sue me if you want. I'll fuck you in front of your girlfriend. If I get arrested...
So did your friend come on stage?
No, actually, we got the security up there. You come up to the thing, you can't get up there. So he's running around. He's like, if I go to jail and anybody tries to fuck me in the ass, I'll rip their dick off and beat him up. Played one more song, and he leaves the stage after an hour. I swear to God.
No, actually, we would never not play the entire set. So
is it wrong
wrong.
If someone throws a quarter at your head to challenge them to a fight? I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, I don't care. Well, and the guy who cleared out the pit, he's probably, I probably did that because he probably was slugging 135-pound guys.
That's one thing. I'm from the hardcore scene. I don't do that. Like, I just, when I cleared it out, I mean, like, I last longer than everybody. I was just hanging out, having a great... I was a Henry Rollins.
He's a perfect angel. Isn't it great that you do a show and now you got to fight the audience? It's pretty wild.
Well, I would never throw anything at a sitting duck. You're on stage. Where are you going to go? So you're going to chuck something?
You can't even see anything. The lights are in your eyes.
I caught a quarter in the teeth once.
Wow.
And that, chipped my tooth. Like, ooh, poor little me. I'm just saying, but, I've seen people catch bottles in the head and get knocked out cold, get stitched up. And if you're going to
People assume you're into this stuff because you're so hardcore,
well,
I think.
I don't know if they assume I'm into it. But
they think you're nuts.
But it just makes me mad that someone would cheap shot you like that. And sometimes in those pits, you see some guy who can't take it get his ass kicked, and I take exception to that.
And you will call him a pussy, right to his face.
And I'm sure the guy, he's just getting off, having a good time. I mean, this fella doesn't like me anymore. That's okay. But, I'm sure he's just having a good time and all that. But the only reason I would have said something is if I saw something where like the little guy's getting his ass kicked.
Right.
If people are just going in there wailing on each other, a good time on a Saturday night, keep on wailing. But when you see the girl get punched, and the two guys on one guy punching him in the head, I go, well, come on, you guys, it's music. It's not supposed to be, a fight.
Hey, Bob, let's talk to Bob. Bob, you're on the air.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Henry, I think you're awesome. I was just wondering about during the movie The Chase, when you were playing that cop.
Uh-huh.
Did Christy Swanson ever offer you, a rim job or tossing your salad?
Did she ever toss your salad, Christy Swanson?
No. She shook my hand, and she was very friendly.
You never banged her?
No, sir.
Have you banged celebrities?
No.
Never?
No.
I'm shocked.
I don't hang out like that.
Wow. Boy, I tell
Howard,
you, you're not being a rock star.
Howard, look at me.
What about you?
I'm in Banana Republic shorts.
Dude, come on. I'm
in a sweatshirt.
You're a good-looking guy.
I just don't make. I'm not cool like that. I don't make that scene.
You're crazy.
I drive a Subaru.
Who's that smoking hot chick with you today?
That's Betsy, the press lady.
Oh, she's the press lady?
Yeah, she's a nice gal.
Unbelievable.
You should get her on the show.
I'll do her.
There you go. That's why we love you, Howard.
Why won't you do her? Are you embarrassed?
We work together.
Oh, come on. You are the nicest guy.
Awkward?
No, I just think there really is a time and place.
You doubt that she would do you?
I don't even think like that.
It hasn't crossed your mind that she's an attractive woman and that you could. I'm
sure a lot of people find her attractive. I'm sure her parents see her on the holidays and they're oh so happy that she shows up.
Let me take a look at her. The guys out there are raving about her.
Oh well, there you go.
Oh, there you go, honey. Wow, look at you.
It's gorgeous.
Would you, let me ask you a personal question.
Hi.
What is your name?
Betsy.
Betsy. You work for Henry's, for the publicity.
I do the PR for his show.
Yeah, good-looking girl. You have no trouble getting guys, right?
Poor Betsy.
Would you go out with Henry? I mean, Henry thinks you wouldn't go out with him.
Henry is 45.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Henry,
what's wrong with that?
Henry could be her dad.
You're crazy.
I don't want to go out with a 26-year-old girl.
Really?
Really, I don't.
How old? Why? You don't think she's mature enough for you?
No, I'm not.
Wow,
I'm not too
evolved,
mature
man.
for anybody.
You are so evolved.
No, I'm not evolved. No, no, I'm not
Look,
evolved.
if I tried to find a chick as smart as me and how fucking long I would be looking.
Would you go out with Henry? Did he seem
No,
too
she
old to you?
wouldn't. No, she wouldn't.
Let me ask.
That would never happen.
What's your age range?
I have a boyfriend, so.
How old is he?
He's 13. He's great.
How old is he?
He's 28.
28.
See, that's
punk.
good.
He's going to be 28.
26,
He sounds
28.
like a loser.
They have no.
You wouldn't date a guy 45 if he looked like Henry. He's in shape.
Isn't that
I don't think I would date a
pathetic?
45-year-old.
You wouldn't?
I don't think I would.
See, good for her.
Ah, bullshit.
How about a 38-year-old who
What do you
looks
talk?
60?
What do you talk about with a 26-year-old girl? Past like,
Everything.
gee, you're hot.
No, come on.
You talk about American
Crazy.
Idol.
I was your
I've never
age.
seen it.
When I met
Neither
Beth, she
have
was
I.
26. She blew me away. She knew more crap than me. I'm an idiot.
You're the same.
I mean, come on.
You're the same age difference with Beth.
Yeah.
What do you guys talk about?
We talk about everything. What do you think? I'm so bright that I can't relate to a 20.
Seriously, Henry, Howard and his girlfriend are the same age difference.
Well, that's
What's
cool.
that got to do with it? It's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be an elitist at all.
No, I got
It's not a matter of being bright
What is
either.
the
It's
age
just
range
like,
you
you
date?
know.
What
you
is
can
the
relate
age
to.
range?
I think I should date women between the ages of like my age down to mid 30s.
That's what I'm dating now.
Well, there you go.
34.
But you're older than Henry.
Yeah, of course. We don't want to go too old.
You have
I
the
get-
same age range.
You wouldn't bang a 45-year-old. I know you.
I don't.
When's the last time you banged a 45-year-old?
I don't think I ever have.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. So in your
You know
mind, you
what?
think
Right
you would.
now, Henry's being high-minded. He's not trying to date anybody.
No.
Let's see what you choose when you're
Oh
trying to date.
no! I've had just the momentary sex experience with legal age 20-somethings. Yeah,
Of course.
and big fun I had. And no regrets there.
Betsy,
but as far as like seeing someone every single day or hanging out with them and having a meaningful relationship, I don't don't think the girl's going to find something in an old man like me. Because, like, hey, let's go out, let's do this, let's do that.
You would bang Betsy, but not be seen with her on a regular basis.
That's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying.
That's what we're
I
all
respect that
saying.
too. Don't think there's anything wrong with
expect a relationship,
Betsy.
Betsy.
Just bang him and get him out of his misery.
You see, I have not said a word on the topic. We work together. She's a very nice
Betsy,
gal.
why are you not modeling the way you look? What's going on? Why are you wasting your time with public relations?
I like public relations.
You like it, huh?
It's bullshit.
It's all crap. Get out there and model. Anyway, thank you, Betsy. I didn't mean to embarrass you. But
Get into a world that has no bullshit modeling.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Here's Sabrina who wants to have sex with Henry. Yes, Sabrina.
Oh, Henry, I'm 42. Am I
Perfect.
your age?
There you go.
Perfect. The housewife.
Finally, somebody who wants a 42-year-old.
You're a big Henry Rollins fan? Is that what you're trying to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's your man.
Well, thank you very much.
Gorgeous. He is so gorgeous.
Right. Okay, let's go to Josh. One last question for Henry. I don't want to embarrass him here. Josh, go ahead.
Hey, Henry, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to know what you thought about Dickie Barrett being fired from the radio station that you work on.
Quite honestly, I don't know a great deal about it because I'm on that station. I'm the cleanup crew in that I come in there at 8 p.m. when there's nothing but an engineer and people cleaning cubicles. And so I do not know the drama that led up to his firing, and I was in Europe when it all went down.
Who's the dude? What's his name?
Dickie Barrett. It was in the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, and he was the morning guy. He kind of had your slot in the morning at Indy 103, and apparently was fired for not playing the music they wanted him to play and all of that. And Dickie wrote me after he got fired. He goes, "Hey, I just got canned. Carry on. I love your show." And I've known Dickie many years. A great guy, and his band, really good band. And so apparently there's a backlash to Dickie's firing, and people have written me going, "You should quit." And I say, no, I really don't want to quit. I really like my 2 hours on the radio once a week so I can play my dumb songs and rave about it.
I love how
leave.
people want you to leave. They won't leave their jobs, but they want you to leave your
I do the
job.
show for free, basically. I just like going in there with my milk crate of CDs and playing them and then getting back in my car and going home. It's a fun Tuesday night for me.
Good news for you.
I had another question.
The Sirius building is surrounded by 4,000 45-year-old women waiting for you outside who
There
all
you
want to
go.
have sex with you. They're all lined up.
What's his other question?
What is your other question?
Josh?
I was just wondering, is there ever any chance of a real Black Flag reunion?
Well, seeing that the band had like 2 or 3 bass players, a few drummers, and 4 singers, I think the only real lineup would be the original one, and I don't know. And it's not my band to reunite, is what I'm saying.
Well,
I would personally not like to be a part of it. I'd like to kind of be part of 2006 and not go in the Wayback Machine. As great as that music is.
You don't like those guys?
No, I don't hate.
You're okay with them?
No. It's not that. I just don't think we would be able to deliver the set very well.
Right.
At our stage.
You like your current band, and that's where you're at.
Yeah, you might as well be with where it is now.
What if there's a bunch of dough in it for you to get back with some of these original guys?
It's money it's not always worth.
Irrelevant?
Well,
you're
yeah.
a millionaire. You're a millionaire, right?
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
So you don't need money.
No, but I wouldn't want to do something musically that where you're going like we're only in it for the money. I did one benefit tour. I did a tour that I only did it for the money. Well, it was fun too, but we gave all the money away. It was a benefit tour.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, well, we raised a bunch of money for the West Memphis 3, and so it was a benefit tour. So yes, it was quote for the money, but we didn't keep any of it.
Right.
But past that, no, I'm sure some version of Black Flag could go out on the road and probably make a healthy amount of money. It wouldn't be my priority.
Well, there you go. Henry Rollins said it all. We covered a variety of topics.
I think we went around the globe.
Did you talk about my show on the Independent Film Channel on Saturday nights at 10 p.m.
That's
on
the
ISN?
point.
There
Listen,
you go.
Henry wants you to tune in. He wants you to sample it. He wants you to see what's going on because I'm sure he'd like to do another season.
You got to tell us the lineup. Come on.
No, I just want to make sure I covered all the bases.
I
so,
think you covered it.
Okay.
The Henry Rollins. I'm going to check with Betsy. I think you covered it.
I don't want to get the IFC people mad at me because they're so good to me.
If I was you, I'd have Betsy on the show. That's who I'm interested in hearing interviewed.
Well, I'm so glad that you still have those kind of interests.
Oh my God, it'll never change.
That's good.
When
That'll
will I
keep you
mature?
young, man.
When will I mature?
Howard, don't ever mature.
Watch the Henry Rollins show.
Maturity's overrated.
You're not kidding. Saturday nights, 10 o'clock, the Independent Film Channel, which somebody said on Time Warner Cable is channel... Post that note for me again.
Who
What is
the
it?
hell knows?
I don't know. Channel 81.
People are intuitive. They'll find it.
But look for it, IFC. And Henry, I love when you come in here. You're always so opinionated and a lot of fun. And thank you for coming in. And I'm
it's
glad
nice to be here in the new studio. Congratulations to all of you for making this leap. I wish you all the best of luck.
How do you think the interview went today?
Oh, I had a fun time. Howard was very cool to me.
he kept alluding to the fact that you seem more mellow or that you've lost your angst. Or do you think there's any truth to that?
Well, I think that as an older fellow, I perhaps think things through more completely than I did when I was 19. But as far as being angry, in my opinion, to be a conscientious American, you should be pretty angry at things.
So your approach is just a little bit more calm, but you still...
Well, my anger is more civically centered now. You know, when I look at the 9th Ward of New Orleans and it hasn't changed in 8 months, I get pissed off because we're not helping Americans. Stuff like that makes me mad rather than, ooh, boo-hoo, the girl left me. Ask John Lee Hooker. The girl will always leave you, and you'll always get another album. So.
You also brought in your publicist and tried to...
Well, Howard likes nice-looking gals, I guess, and... you know, so he brought in Betsy and had her sound off, and I guess she was filmed, so it's all and she signed the release, so he does whatever he wants with those images now. So
is that awkward?
No, it's just fun. I felt bad for Betsy, but she handled herself with grace and aplomb. So
you had a good time coming down and saying hi to Howard again.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks a lot, Henry.
Thank you.
So this Robin party thing, it's one of those never-ending things, I got to tell you.
Now what?
So it looks like some more invitations have gone out.
Yeah.
But not to Richard and Sal, right? So what happened was Sal knew he was taping Richard, but Richard didn't know he was being taped.
Oh.
So this is Richard being real. So what happened is, I guess...
what page is this?
Gary preview page. It's in white on the far right.
Okay.
I guess what happened was the news department has been invited.
Okay.
She just did a last-minute invite to the news crew, dude.
She's definitely not inviting us?
Definitely.
She still has freaking 4 DVDs I loaned her at K-Rock in 2004. Well, you know what? I'll go to the bar right next door to my apartment and have a fucking blast. And get as drunk and off my ass as I want and not have anybody watching me. I'm bummed I won't get to party with High Pitch Mike from the news. I wonder if High Pitch Eric is invited.
He probably would be over us. Bullshit, man.
They're bummed. They are really bummed.
Was the news really invited?
Yes.
I don't know. Were they?
That's low. Robin, I love the news guys, but Sal and Richard, at least, I mean, I understand, like, Sal might be a little weird, but Richard, you got to invite.
Well, Richard just mentioned why I have reservations about him. Wow. Sometimes he just gets so totally drunk, he just falls all over himself or doesn't know how to get home. I mean, I'm disturbed by their behavior.
You don't want him living at your house for the week?
No.
Can I sleep on your boat, Robin?
Man, the gloves are off taping a guy when you don't know he's being taped. Sal just baiting him.
Well, what it really is Sal wants to get his point of view across without coming across as a jerk, so he's blaming it on Richard.
Meanwhile, Richard was pretty nice for a guy being taped and not knowing it.
He was taped. I thought I'd really get the boom load.
Now you should invite him.
Hey.
Yeah, I wasn't too brutal, was I?
You weren't.
What do you have, DVDs you loaned her or something? What's the bitterness there?
Do you remember those?
I've given you a couple of those back. I still have
But you
two
still
I'm
got a
trying to
few,
find.
yeah.
Oh, that ain't right.
Robin was screaming at me yesterday because I recommended a movie to her and she went and saw it. She was all pissed off because she blames me that she wasted 2 hours.
I got that one
You
from
owe
Howard.
me that.
What movie?
Something called
Slither.
Was it bad?
No, I liked it. I thought it was a pretty cool movie.
Is there a horror movie you don't like, Richard?
Well, one that Robin recommended to me one time called The Boogeyman. I went and saw that, and
I didn't see that movie.
No, I swear you recommended that to me.
Boogeyman.
What is the Boogeyman?
I went and saw it, and I was pissed at you, Robin.
You strike me as a guy that just loves every horror movie.
I like a lot of them. But I was trying to be nice to Robin because there's a new one coming out, and they want to give her a screening, and it's one of the best horror movies I ever saw.
What's that?
It's called An American Haunting, and they actually want to give you a screening, too. But it's like a true life ghost story from the 1800s, and it kicks ass, but now Robin doesn't want a screening because she doesn't trust me.
I think Sissy Spacek's in it. It's like a real movie. Is that the one with Sissy Spacek?
Yeah, Donald Sutherland. It's awesome.
High Pitch Mike is here. He's pissed off because he's in the news department and he still wasn't invited.
He wasn't invited, so you're okay. High Pitch Mike is not going.
Oh, now you can feel better
Well,
about
I like
yourself.
High Pitch Mike. I actually wouldn't mind hanging out with him.
Clearly don't like High Pitch Mike.
High Pitch Mike, you're part of the news department. How did you not get invited?
Well, you should see it back there. Shirley's been taping us all morning because most of the reporters and anchors have gotten their invites. And me and the other producer are checking our email every 5 minutes, looking for that invite, thinking, oh, it's coming, it's on the way.
It's the big invite, yeah.
Here's what I...
Party of the century.
Here's what I figured out. In the news department, it appears that if you're on-air talent, you were invited, but that's where it stopped.
That ain't right.
So you know what that involves in our news department?
So funny.
Everyone except for 2 people.
How about Liz Aiello?
She's the news director.
Right, she's invited.
But Mike and
the other people aren't good enough.
Lisa Zerba, the other producer.
Mike and Lisa are.
Again, it's not a matter of you got to stop somewhere.
I guess you're second tier, dude.
I know, I'm second tier. I'm still like an intern.
Actually, Mike, you really did say some not so nice things about me on the intern show.
And
why should I invite you to my party?
Is that true?
I heard a report that someone is crying in the newsroom because they weren't invited.
Well, that could only be the other girl, Lisa.
It's the other producer.
Who is it?
She's not crying. She's just a little livid.
Oh, yeah?
Lisa Zerba.
Get her
But no,
in here.
I completely.
No, she's crying.
I'm not like Sal. I understand it's a private event.
She is crying, apparently.
Tell her to come in and cry.
Yeah, don't cry in private. Cry on the air.
See what you've done, Robin.
Cancel the party, Robin. Use your brain.
In seriousness, though, I get it's a private event. It's your house. I'm not upset.
I'll tell you where I think it's a little strange. Listen, I feel sorry for Robin. All she wants to do is have a party. Now this is what it's turned into.
Well, I keep getting heat from the people I see who are saying, "Gee, why aren't we ever invited in?"
She is inviting, really, in essence, complete strangers to her house over Richard and Sal.
Yeah.
Well, I wish they were strangers.
Penny, what's going on? Oh, no. Penny Crone wants to say something. Yes.
Lisa Z is the producer.
Yes, I don't know her.
I love when Penny has a cause.
You know what? I got to tell you something.
Yeah.
The people, you have made all of us stars.
Right.
Lisa Z, nobody knows who she is. Nobody knows who he is.
I have to interrupt
Julie and
Penny.
I are like bigger than life.
Penny just called Fox 5 and said, I'm a star. That's why I'm going to Robin Quivers' party.
I call Rosanna Scotto.
She's calling everyone that ever fired her.
Wait a second. Why is Lisa crying?
Why is she crying? She's a mess.
What's going on, Julie?
Firstly, she's a mess before if she wasn't invited to a party. She's a mess.
First of all, Lisa is a huge, huge fan of the show. Been listening for years. So for her, it would be such a big, honor for her to come to this party.
So let Lisa take Penny's spot.
Well, I was telling her, tell her you're Penny's cousin.
No, wait a minute. I told her I would turn gay, and I would take her as my date.
And I said, what do you mean turn gay? No,
so
but Penny
gets Lisa Z to show us herself crying?
We got to get Lisa.
Penny's in the newsroom.
As soon as she cry, she might as well do it.
She is a mess. She lives near there. She lives somewhere in Jersey. Not near you, but somewhere in Jersey.
She opens her email and gets the she starts jumping up and down like she just won the goddamn lottery.
I had an orgasm.
Really?
I'm
happy to party with
I was like, whoa, baby, I'm getting it on, honey.
Well, don't get too excited because I think the party's going to be canceled.
It's got to be such a mess. I give up.
Friggin' party.
I didn't even want to throw a big party.
I know. What are you doing?
I honestly, when I saw the invitation, I thought it was a mistake. Like, I closed the email right away because I knew news people would start freaking out.
I would have invited, no offense to you, Shirley.
No,
I would have invited Richard and Sal over, Shirley.
Really?
I would have, too.
Yeah,
I would have, too.
I really would.
If we're talking seniority, I'm low man on the totem pole. I totally understand that.
Is Tim Sabian invited?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
So
I'm not going.
Well, then I'm not going either. Yeah.
Sal just left my office, but he's just sitting in here stewing. Like, he started this whole thing because he wants to have this conversation happen, but he doesn't want to be the one who started it. But he just walked out. He's like, fucking bitch. And just walked out like, he still can't believe he's not invited.
I can't believe Richard hates the high-pitched mic.
It should have been Richard taping Sal.
I want to know if high-pitched Mike's voice hurts when he talks.
You know what? Did you ever notice something about him when he laughs?
Yeah.
He talks like this, and then when he laughs like this.
All right. First, Lisa Z, who is from the newsroom.
Oh, dear.
One of the nicest ladies ever.
Let me talk to Lisa if I can quiet the room down. Lisa, what happened? Tell me what happened. Get near the microphone, please. Go ahead.
First of all,
you're a fan.
I'm a super fan. I've listened for over 20 years.
Right.
I love Robin. I'm a newswoman. Robin's a newswoman, so I really relate to Robin.
Yeah, and by the way, I like you. Robin doesn't. But go ahead.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I would have invited you.
So, I came into the newsroom, and everybody was excited. Everybody was bubbling over. Oh, the invitations came. Guess what? We're invited. I said, oh, you're kidding. We're invited to Robin's party. I ran to my computer. I opened it up. I didn't have an invitation.
And you started to cry.
So I said, Erica Phillips, do you have an invitation? And she said, oh, yeah, I got mine. And Mike Piazza, do you have an invitation? Oh, yeah.
Wow. I would never have Mike
I
Piazza.
went all the
in
way
my
around. Mike Piazza, right? He scares people.
Right.
So I said, well, they said maybe they don't know who you are.
All right.
So.
Wow. And you actually got tears.
I got a little teary.
She's crying now.
I got a little emotional.
Get over yourself.
And Penny's invited, so she just keeps telling me to shut up. She says,
Penny's mean.
Only the stars are invited.
What will you do that
And I'm
day?
not a big enough star.
Hey,
well,
Mike.
I thought Mike Morales and I could have a party with Richard and Sal.
Right.
I have to say one thing about
Have your own party. That's good.
That's a good idea.
You can come to the bar by my apartment.
Richard suggested that sarcastically.
I'm going to say one thing about Penny, though. Her head is getting so big. Yesterday, she was screaming about the
Those are the steroids, pal.
if Doug Goodstein is listening, you have to get rid of the Hudson Theater, get a bigger theater, because her head will not fit in the Hudson Theater.
Because of her stardom?
She was screaming all through the newsroom yesterday. I am going to walk the red carpet. I'm in Robin's movie. I'm a star. I'm the star of the movie.
I mean, they're such babies back in the newsroom.
They are.
You know, like they're all like this Mike Piazza and Steve Langford. He's a Looney Tune. Did you ever see his eyes? He's like, he's down there in an alley waiting for David Lee Roth to masturbate with him. I mean, it's like the guy is fucking crazy. He's like, oh, David Lee Roth. He steals my recorder. I can't.
Penny's making fun of a guy looking for a story.
This is what happens all day. We go down for cigarette breaks, and she just roasts the other news people. It's the funniest
It's
thing.
a very tough newsroom.
Langford's down there looking for a story.
And then you got George Flowers out there. That's a whole other issue.
George should have never.
Well, what's George's issue? What do you say, Penny, about George?
You know what I said? And I'm going to do this line. Should I do it, Shuli?
Go ahead.
I said, George Flowers loves himself so much he sucks his own penis when he wakes up in the morning.
I'd like to see that. Check to see if it's still there. I have an idea. Robin, if you wouldn't mind, I cannot go. I would love to go, and I appreciate the invitation.
You can't substitute.
That's what I was going to say.
No
I will happily give mine to
It's not like an apartment.
Substitution.
It was a thought. I'm trying to help.
Alec,
yes.
You want to go one more piece of tape we should known?
Yeah.
Go to the bottom left corner of that page, and that's the newsroom sound when Lisa first found out she wasn't invited.
All right, here we go.
We have that on.
This is great.
Or were you printing?
So even Sal's going and Zero Both?
No, because I wanted to see how fake it
I wouldn't expect to go, but now that
I thought it was a mistake.
If other people are going that don't know Robin, then I'm like, hey.
Oh, my God, she's crying.
Shut up, Penny Crone.
I don't know if this is real.
It's from Carrie. Where's my recorder?
It's a fake.
God damn it.
It's a fake.
Wow.
It's a newsroom, all right.
What a cutthroat newsroom. hey, high-pitched Mike Morales, do you, does that hurt when you talk like that? Honestly, sometimes I feel pain in your throat.
Does it hurt? No, I'm not like. I think Scott Farrell, when he talks, that's got to hurt.
Yeah, but
No,
I
this
mean,
is-
it's okay.
No, it's fine.
But make him laugh and listen how it drops. He goes, when he laughs.
He has a deeper laugh?
Yeah, I mean, it just stop.
Tickle him, Penny. Tickle him. Make a little.
If there's any woman I don't want tickling me, it's this one.
Hey, can I ask Mike a question? Real
Sure,
quick?
yeah.
No offense, but do both your eyes work, or?
Yeah, I do have a little bit of a lazy eye.
Yeah, I didn't know if one was maybe a glass eye or something.
Yeah, Richard's all proud of himself because his eyes aren't lazy.
Yeah, but he has two working eyes.
The rest of me is lazy.
My eyes aren't lazy.
Dude, let me tell you something about Penny Crone.
Yeah?
She was the first one to start crying when she wasn't invited. Who the hell are they not to invite me to the party?
I'm a star.
Why isn't the newsroom invited? Who the hell are they not to invite us? You remember that conversation?
Yeah.
But this is not a station function. This is Robin
What are you
having
crying about?
some
I know,
friends
and
over.
they've turned it into like a station thing.
No, I get that. It's your house. I wouldn't want everybody from this show in my
Now
house.
what you've
trust
done
me.
is you've invited half the news department. You shouldn't have invited any of the news
That's
department.
right. I should have left them all out. But
Of course.
the people I do see were giving me the fish eye, as
Hey,
they call
Robin.
it.
Robin.
Is Bubba coming?
Bubba's not in town.
He wants to
Thank
fly in from
God.
Tampa.
No, don't.
What about Pharrell?
I don't know,
Check it
Pharrell.
out.
Robin,
See, here you go. Now
Let
you're
me-
adding to it.
Robin, you're going to invite the 37th and 19th floor also.
Let me add one more thing, Howard. Up until when Penny received her invite, she was willing to take a load on the back, from High Pitch Eric. She said she would yesterday.
Oh my God, is that true?
Can you believe this guy is my boss?
Wow. Is he?
This is my boss. He produces the noon show.
Wow.
Oh, you're kidding. I didn't know he had an important job.
Yeah.
And did you say to him that you would take a load on your back from High Pitch Eric?
For Robin?
Yeah.
I would do anything. Absolutely. I'd do anything for Robin.
See what I
for
mean?
anything.
Come
You
on.
know
Why didn't we do that?
Why don't you tell us? Come in here and tell us. We got a news person in here, Mike.
Too much. Let's go to Jimmy from Jersey.
Hey now, Howard, what's up, buddy?
Hey now.
Hey, Penny Crone is the funniest fucking thing you could ever have hired for the news.
Right. Penny Crone knows how to mix
She's
it up.
great.
We've got a great news department.
You know what?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, you go ahead and say it, because I think I know what you're going to say.
I remember when you used to come in when he was back on Testicular Radio working for Fox 5 and just used to give him the biggest shit. I mean,
I
in the
always
world,
loved Penny. The room would be filled with reporters, and everyone hated Penny except me. I could kind of appreciate her, quite frankly. All right, listen. What is that?
Just don't point at her.
Right. Yeah, I know. Look, guys, Robin is her own person. She has decided to draw a weird line on this whole thing, but I have to support her in it. It is her party, and everyone's going to have to deal with it.
I mean, really, the party has grown by leaps and bounds, and it was never expected or intended to be this big. But as soon as I started inviting people around here, then it became like an issue.
I think it's gotten
And
so big that you have to invite.
and growing and growing.
You have to invite Sal and Richard. You have
So I
to.
got Sal standing right behind me, and of course he doesn't want to come in. And I'm supposed to ask you this question, not Robin.
Sal, get in here.
Don't you think that if Sal contributed this segment, doesn't that merit an invitation? No.
Excuse me, but I contributed this segment. Do you think Sal thought of this? No, I did. Don't you know I thought about what Sal's reaction would be when the news department got invited and he didn't? Don't you think I thought of that?
Sal's saying he created this controversy.
No, he did not.
Please. I created shaving Richard Christie.
Where did Sal create it from? The Stern Fan Network?
All right, listen. Sal and Richard, as of this time, are not invited, and that's it. Let's hold.
Great, I'll have a beer with High Pitch Mike.
You piece of shit. Watch your fucking mouth, or you'll never be able to squeal again. Don't fucking bring up that Stern Fan Network garbage.
Oh, geez.
Sal, what are you talking about, you pussy? Get
Sal,
in here.
don't get in his face,
What the
Sal.
hell is that
Come
about?
on.
Michael is like the nicest guy in the world. What is he talking about?
That was a dick move, man.
He made a funny joke.
What did he just do?
Which was the dick move, me or him?
No, he got
It was a joke.
No, he's mad at Mike Morales. Sal, you know Sal's very sensitive about that whole thing that he's accused of stealing from the Stern Fan Network, and that really did upset him. He's not sticking it up.
Sal's
He just he just went to pout and shut the door in his studio.
Lisa Zerbo, can you go check on him and cry with him?
That's not cool, man. He put him in the corner. He like rushed up on him, stuck his finger in his face. That wasn't cool, man.
Yeah, well, he almost sucker punched him. That's right.
It looked like it was gonna be a fight.
What a weird place I work.
No wonder he's not invited to the party. I wouldn't take my little children around him.
All right, listen. I gotta stop this controversy and get on to the next controversy. Thank you, everyone. Penny,
I'm
thank
sorry
you.
for any
Mike,
hurt
Shirley,
feelings. Good
Lisa
Lord.
Z, thank you. Richard Christie, thank you. Ronnie the Mund, thank you.
Doing the best I can.
Wow. You gonna have your boat out for the party?
Yeah, the boat is in the water.
And will you give people rides?
There'll be a captain there offering boat rides.
Why don't you drive?
Because you want to have a good time. You want to live? You don't want it to be your last ride.
Man, I'd love to be on that boat with some cheesecake and a beer.
Yeah, I bet they're gonna have some real good cheesecake.
Yeah.
I'll go to a bar and I'll have a beer and I'll think about them on the boat.
And I won't have no one watching me neither.
I'll have a beer with High Pitch Mike. That's cool.
Me and Sal were on the boat looking through Robin's panty drawer.
Sal fucked her gas tank.
I can't believe the news department's going to be on the boat and not me.
Man.
I didn't know it was so important.
Jeez.
God. Jeez, this is the
Never
invite.
again. This is the last, the first and the last.
You going to the party, Fred? No, I got something to do.
No, absolutely.
You really going to go?
Yeah, I was very honored.
I want to bring my daughter, too. So.
Really?
Yep.
I'm bringing my dog.
You're bringing, forget you.
I'm bringing Bianca.
Christ.
I said bring the family. I didn't mean your dog.
That dog's my family.
Keep it away from the food.
Oh, she doesn't bother with
Artie's going to have a problem.
Artie's not going to be able to eat.
Keep that dog away.
Believe me, I'll be able to eat.
I'm not going to pet it. I'm going to push the dog in the water, sing like an
I
anchor.
pet the dog.
No, it got germs. It skeeves me out. Forget it.
I won't pet it while I'm eating, but
I was just doing the final details, getting the menu together.
Get away from my prosciutto, you ugly dog.
I tried to give the dog
handling everything.
I tried to give your dog a bagel once. You went ballistic on me.
My dog did? My dog loves bagels.
No, it had butter on it. I tried to give it a buttered bagel.
Hey, Sal, my dog's going to be there and you won't.
Yeah, the dog is making it sound. The dog is on the boat.
My dog will be there. My dog's the only on the boat. With the captain.
Man, Robin's dog.
I saw Captain Carlos.
No, it's
Yeah.
Captain Dennis.
I saw Captain Dennis.
Oh, good. We get one of the American captains.
Oh, listen to you.
We slipped him some weed.
Captain Carlos likes weed.
Me and Sal want to smoke weed on Robin's boat.
Sal wants to jerk off in her veranda.
Yeah, at this point, Sal's so angry at me. Why would I have him at my house?
He's going to snap.
Sal wants to beat off in the potatoes and then joke about it on Monday.
I'd be afraid at this point.
Sal's going in Robin's bathroom to beat off.
He's doing
what was that?
upper decker.
Sal's going to put a bomb in her Mercedes.
Me and Sal are going to get a pirate ship and storm the party.
Sal fucking with the food is an issue.
Sal's going to shit in her sugar cup.
First of all, I apologize to Mike. He's a great guy. Fuck that. But Robin, how can for 3 days, Howard, I have resisted coming on the air to be the better person, and then you're saying, how can I not invite Sal? He's so angry. It's 3 days. I've been so polite to you. I've been accommodating. I've tried to be.
Dude,
I've been
stop
trying.
making it so important. Forget it. You're
All
not
right,
going.
well, forget it. But how
You're
can
not going.
How can I pass on?
Penny Crone's going and you're not.
Whatever. Throw her overboard. But the thing is,
Hey, it's a great party. Where's Sal?
I'm trying to say, Howard, I'm trying to be the better guy for 3 days. I shut my fucking mouth for once in my life, and today she goes, well, how can I find him? He's so angry.
You should see him every day. He smiles at me now, and it's, hi, Robin, how you doing?
Which is even creepier.
Can I help? Anything you might need for your movie, please don't hesitate to ask.
Nice. He's a nice thing.
Is going to his party so important?
No. I wouldn't go to his fucking party if you strapped $1 million on me and a whore to suck my cock on the way there. I wouldn't go to that party.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm not going to be your sympathy. No, now I'm not. That's it. It's over. It's over. I gave up. I gave up my 72 hours of being nice to you.
All I
That's
wanted
it.
was for you to not accept the invitation.
I didn't. I'm not accepting it.
Good. And then everyone's happy. Now get out of here.
Get out of here.
Me and Sal, we're going to go together.
Get out of here.
Dad, we're going to go to
Now
the
you can invite Richard.
Chinese restaurant.
I don't have to worry anymore.
Me and Sal are going to go to the Chinese restaurant and eat cheesecake.
General Tso's chicken.
General Tso.
We're going to
They don't
smother
have that in Wichita.
smother carrots and sauce.
I lived in a storage bin for 3 years. I was going to go to the party and tell people.
I was going to shower for the party.
Yeah, his weekly shower would have happened.
Would he have
Weekly.
showered?
Monthly.
That's a good question. Would he have showered for your party? I'm saying no.
No.
Hey,
Richard,
Sal.
would you shower for the party?
I figured I'd jump into the canal and just let the water wash me clean.
I'm not. Hey, Sal, let's not shower for 2 weeks and
Yeah,
finger
right.
each other in my apartment during Robin's party. And
Who
teach her a lesson.
showers in the summer? What do you got? Some sort of
only gonna-
sophisticados?
I haven't needed to shower since I got waxed. I'm so clean down there.
You only have to shower again 24 hours later, so.
I got a rule. I shower every 23 shits.
I still have some Chinese food on my teeth from last Tuesday.
Guess what? We're at number 13. There's 10 more shits to go.
10 more shits and I shower.
I used to get brutally chafed down in Florida.
Yeah, because you don't shower.
Yeah, and I would,
You
go.
wonder why?
And I would sweat down there real bad too. Because that warehouse I lived in was like 120 degrees.
Yeah, they don't usually air condition warehouses.
Richard, this is your father. I hope you're not showering. Your sister met someone up in New York, and they shower every day.
They fell one time.
I heard it's dangerous. All right.
I got a good excuse. Our shower in my new apartment isn't that great, so.
That's not a good excuse.
Isn't that?
Well, until I get it fixed, I won't be showering too
old
much.
shower?
Do you ever just take a washcloth and wash your penis and balls a little bit?
Well, I used to when I lived in Florida because I had to shower with a garden hose down there, so I would just take the washcloth and step outside and wash myself down in my swimming trunks.
Were you and Sal emailing each other last night about how much you guys love each other?
Yeah.
What was that about?
He just
I caught wind of that.
I put out an idea on Lotus Notes, and he emailed me back just saying, I love you. And I said, I think I emailed back, I love you more. And we were just,
I love
we
you.
communicate a lot on Lotus Notes to each other. So
Why don't the two of you just fuck each other?
how you know we haven't?
I love you.
Let's fuck again.
Like we did last summer.
We got a little bit of Brokeback Mountain going here.
Jokeback Mountain.
I love the guy.
I got to get the news.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob Saget here. I'm about to go on Howard's show. I'm expecting him to ask me about the young girls I've had sex with. And I don't really have sex with them. I just kind of like I've hung out and they come up to me. So that's it. It's not my fault or nothing. And my mom watches this every day. You're watching Howard TV. It's all my mom watches. I got her number if you need it.
Bob, why is Howard so intrigued with your young girl stories?
I don't think Howard's intrigued. I think he got a full radio time. And it's special radio because it's serious, you know? So I think the fact that it's uncensored and I'm still not the wealth of information about getting tons of tang, that's what's so compelling.
All right, well, have a good time in there, Bob.
Thank you. I had a pap smear right before I came in.
Bob Saget's here. Bob Saget, of course, hosts a new show. As Robin says, it's sort of like a tryout. I would love to get a game show.
One versus
Hey, Bob.
100. I don't know. This might sound really complicated. Hi.
It's so complicated. This game show is so complicated, I don't even think Bob can explain it. And he's the host. He doesn't even know what it is.
It's 100. It's 1 versus 100.
I've often said I met with those Endemol guys, and they sat me down and pitched me on doing a game show a couple of years ago, right after Fear Factor came out.
Right.
And they explained the game to me, and it was so friggin' complicated, and it sounded like I had to do a lot of work, make people laugh and shit, and I was like,
You're exhausted just listening.
yeah, well, why they didn't pitch me Deal or No Deal, I don't understand.
I heard about that. I thought they were going to like open up a briefcase to be like the head from Seven in it, you know?
Yeah, something
It's all
simple.
terrorism. Something would blow up.
In fact, John Hine, who gets advanced copies of all these shows because of his website, Jump the Shark,
right?
He says he watched the show, and he says he doesn't quite understand how to explain it to me what the show is. So you got to figure out a way to tell the public.
Now, this is a problem
What this
when
is.
you're going to have trouble explaining what
I tried last night. I was on Conan last night, and he said, "Can you explain it?" And I thought about it, and I said, "No." But it's like you did the special Hollywood Squares thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but